I pay it forward really to live into the example of my mother and father, Bud and Dot Stanley. And I, along with my three siblings, was privileged to grow up working behind the counter in the family-owned business, which was the small town and country drugstore in the small town of Nutter's Fort, West Virginia. And I am certain that across the years that my father gave away more medicine than he charged anybody for. And his commitment was such that no one in that town who was hurting and in need of healing was ever going to go without if he could prevent it. And so all hours of day and night, I saw him extending himself to other people. And in addition to the modeling and example that he set, there was a lot of conversation. And my mother did the books, and so she worked in the business as well. And at night there would be talk about the long hours and about how draining and difficult it was. But oh, wasn't it worth it? And how they could see the joy on people's faces. And he continued to speak to his children, and both of them continued to tell us on a regular basis that we were privileged, that we had a fine home, and we had food upon the table, and we had the love of one another, and that we weren't to reserve those things for ourselves, but we were to try to go and to share them for others. So I quarrel some with the title Pay It Forward, because for me, I'm doing some of that, but I'm also paying an awful lot back to that wonderful family in which I was raised.